So people, I'm here. Yeah, we can actually set the camera and everything. I'm just with a classic game here because I love classic games. And I just found out a weird detail about this game. I mean, not a weird, a very uh, interesting detail about this game. It has a sewer drainage canal, yeah, in Miami. So this could be right, like very nice. Anyway, to turn off the cops, you can choose your vehicle. What to drive here? You can definitely choose your vehicle. We have a lot of vehicles here to choose from, so I'm just gonna go with something more powerful. I think this one should be a good start. And right here you can actually select your starting point, which is really cool. I think I'm gonna go with this point over here because I see some connections in this area that could lead me to a drainage canal, or just yeah, just going in a normal gameplay, you know. Let's try to find that area anyway. So I'm right here. I'm exploring the city. This is a classic game that you should definitely have in your collection. It's one of my personal favorites, and I think it's still going on pretty well. Could go on when you get like, you know, and you want to play good games that are old, underrated, and very less played at their time. But this was actually a very popular game. Of course, San Francisco is more first-person-ish and has more balls to it. But this one actually is a nice game for its time, and this is where Driv3r lines got inspired from. But they just put in the action in New York, which is kind of like yeah, has some cool features, but I still do prefer this driver because it has 3 different cities in 3 different countries, and this what makes this game so special. I think it's my personal thought. I don't know what you think, guys, but let me know in the comments below anyway. So I'm just gonna explore this area around here. This game might have drainage canals. I mean, they mentioned something on Google AI, and I just wanted to break the myth because that's what this is the purpose of this channel, to break myths about old games and also new games regarding this special point of view, so that I can call it. You know, it's like a point of view. It's like I think it's an interesting element to me for exploration. In terms of exploration, that adds more stealthy approaches to the game and more much faster ways to advance in the game. And I think it's really nice to check out, you know, because nobody did this, and I think it's something very original that could have success in the future. Though my channel has not that many views, not that many subscribers, hope you guys subscribe to this channel because I'm working here hard to offer you the best solutions in terms of game suggestions, you know, that you could possibly play. Yeah, so I have the Little Havana. Little Havana is in it is in Miami, so I think it's a good representation of the city, you know. Anyway, let's just check around here a bit. Can we? No, we cannot. Yeah. And by the way, make sure to have cops deselected on the game when you start, because otherwise it's gonna be a hellhole escaping them. Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to escape the cops. So just make sure have no cops selected if you want to just have fun on the game's maps. 3 maps that it has, 3 cities. So this map is actually huge for it. The time that the game was released, it's pretty filled up with stuff, you know. Doesn't have too many events or stuff like that, but it's cool to explore, you know. And I myself an explorer, and I like to roaming games and just have fun with the car, you know. So let's let's find that specific area that Google. Let's see if Google AI was right or not, to be more precise. Yeah, let's check out. And I'm getting straight to the point. I'm not just. Yeah, these grades can be destroyed. But right now, what I want to check out is if this game truly has sewage areas or not. I mean, if they included this kind of thing in the designs, because the metro line is right here. The suspended railway is present in Miami. So I don't know why they shouldn't have put it drainage canal if it's part of Miami, you know. Because this game took a much closer approach to the real size of Miami, you know. But we'll check right now and we'll see if it's true or not. There, it should have also been in Vice City, present in Vice City, in GTA Vice City. If this is true, I'm gonna search also in Vice City this kind of detail. We're just circling around now, trying to get to the other island. Probably it's on the other island. I don't know. We'll just try and see. Wait, there seems to be like a way down here. I don't know where this leads. And don't worry about the graphics and the requirements. This game runs pretty well on high resolutions. If you have a modern computer, it's gonna work. On Windows 10 also, so don't worry. Yeah, I think this is only the part with the suspended metro line, and we'll just get to it right away. Wait, there was something here. It actually... Wait, there's the underground parking lot. I never knew about this. This is cool. Anyway, I'm gonna pinpoint it on the map. If I can possibly show the map, so... I'm basically here at Coconut Grove. I'm at the Coconut Grove, so I think this is the place where I actually found the parking lot. The white dot on the map is your player, is your character and your car. So yeah, and you can also get out of the car in this game if you like to just go by foot and explore, you know. But I'll just take a quick trip to Miami and see if I can. I'm gonna scout the whole map and see if I can find anything related, especially related to the sewage drains in Miami, because there should have been not even the crew managed to include that detail in the designs of the huge American map that they created since the Crew franchise. I mean, the first and the second, the Crew, right? Games, not all of the games. So let's check out here anyway. Oh, I see nothing like that. Seems to be like a villa here. Yeah, but nothing special. I'm just gonna go closer. I'm just gonna take a closer look here. Yeah, nothing special so far. Wait, let me search around here. Yeah, we got a nice skate park here. see that is a nice skate park over here, but definitely no sewage drain. We'll get around this place. No, nothing like that here. And the truth speaks for itself, you know. When you actually play the game, you realize what... Yeah, this is another underground parking lot. I think the only attractive point to this game, towards this game, is like... are only the only special elements that are the underground parking lots, I think, in my opinion. Because I'm searching for underground or subterranean passages, yeah. Infrastructure. Yeah, that's how I can call it in English. Infrastructure, yeah. And that's the most important thing in modern nowadays games. For the cities, for the big cities to have infrastructure correctly done, no matter if they are fictional cities or just something that tries to imitate a city from real life, they need to include infrastructures into the city. I mean, subways, everything, because these elements matter very much to many people, and it's quite fun to explore them, you know, when you want to get rid of police or something like that, you know, and just go freely and have fun. So this here is a explorable area. I think you can go around here. Yeah, there are some mounts here, and we have the beach side. Yeah, from Miami. No trespassing. Yeah, of course. So let's see what this place actually is. Yeah, it's like a skate park or something. But still doesn't go with this. Yeah, just make sure you don't turn your car too much. Yeah, I mean, just don't bump on people. This is not civilized. Yeah, to do this, it's very dangerous. You put the dangers. You put the life in danger for other people. So I don't want to do that. I want to do a peaceful driving in the city, just by discovering if it has infrastructure or not, besides the parking lots that I have already noticed. And this is also a road that might lead somewhere, but I don't see any other exits, so I'm just gonna head the other way. I mean, don't expect Istanbul or other city like France, you know, Istanbul or the French city to have sewage canals. Yeah, only in the American landscape you'll see such thing as this. There's a modern piece of technology that was added, and very cool for many games that where the action goes in America, yeah, in the United States. So this is a United States typical improvement regarding the sewage drain of the waste, you know, that people throw, and of course the rains to provide dryness on the roads for heavy rains, when heavy rains come. And yeah, this is the reason of this is the true reason of the storm drains, yeah, in the games. They could have done something like that here, but what I see here is I mean, they could have used these textures, these assets, like this ramp over here, you know, the swollen ramp over here, to make something like that, but unfortunately it isn't. So I guess we got our myth busted, because this is the only city that could have had something like this. Yeah, I see here drainage canal, but it's definitely flooded, so you can't actually access it in free roam, in free ride, or any other possible way. There's no possible way you can access that. because cars don't go on water like in Forza Horizon titles and other open world games like this, you know, like the one I mentioned earlier. So I think it's just a matter of the engine possibilities, and probably the reality that they try to make by going with these cities, you know, and the designs of the game. It's not. I mean, this is not the true Miami. This is really not the true Miami. They tried to make a closer approach to the real life, but yeah, they use kind of photorealistic images of Miami to recreate the city, but it's not their best. It's not. I mean, what they did with Driver San Francisco, it's definitely better than this game. But if you want a classic, just to have fun in Miami, you know, just go on the streets, I think it's a good choice for old school gamers. I don't know, probably due to the number of cars and the fact that the cars sound very realistic for the time this game was released at. So I think it's a thumbs up only for this aspect. And the infrastructure, the only infrastructure you'll find in Miami in this game, in Driv3r, are the parking lots. Yeah, the underground parking lots. Other details like sewage drains or anything else, if you're searching like something like that, just try other games. Yeah, just don't rely too much on this game. It definitely has something like that as a concept, but only the concept of it. Not, they are flooded and they are inaccessible on single player. Yeah, I mean, they're not accessible at all, you know. They're just flooded, and this is what usually happens in Miami, because right there in the city, I mean the real city, there are a lot of harbors and boats. People travel by boats in Miami, cross the islands of Miami by just the unified islands of Miami by highways or by boats. Yeah, just don't do what I did here, because it's not meant to be taken as an example. But you can get out of the car and have fun on a drive. So let's get to the industrial side of the city and see if we can spot anything like that. Yeah, and the crashes are really bad for your car, by the way. The traffic is civilized from what I see here, but the car crashes can really damage your vehicle, and you'll have to find another vehicle to get past. So I think there are some canals here, but that connects, and some bridges that connect the three islands that Miami has. But clearly, yeah, this is the rich neighborhood, by the way, from Miami. I would just try to find this in Vice City and see if I can see if I'm right or wrong about the sewage canals. Anyway, so here we are crossing to the other side of the city. I mean, I never was on this part of the city, but I will try it right now. So let's cross over and see what we can possibly find here. We got pretty many highways, roads, everything, ramps to jump on, but still no sign of any drainage canals that are empty to drive inside them. But one positive answer that I can give you, and one positive alternative that I can give to you in the manner of driving games, if you're passionate about driving games and cars and stuff like that, you know, and sports, motorsports, definitely I highly recommend BeamNG Drive. Yeah, BeamNG Drive has them all, especially the West Coast from Los Angeles, that has some sort of realistic representation in the game. So it's a main map of the game, you know. It's on the default game West Coast, and you can explore it by foot or by vehicle, and you can do anything you want in BMG Drive. You can mess up with the cards, physics, and everything. That game is so cool, and I'm gonna try it myself, you know, for the, I don't know, for the third or fourth time, and then just put more accent into finding the drainage canals, the explorable drainage canals. So for now, I'm just gonna explore this city, and if I can find anything like that, yeah, there is actually a river canal here that goes through the city, but there's definitely no dry lands there. I mean, everything is flooded by water, and this is how it usually is in Miami, but probably in Vice City there's something that I didn't notice. I saw some Easter eggs on YouTube that mentioned something about a sewer line in Vice City on the third island, I guess, after the rich neighborhood. So I think we'll just break that myth together here on this recording, or probably another recording that I'm gonna do with Vice City Definitive Edition, because they remastered the whole franchise. I mean, the trilogy, GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and GTA San Andreas, and I played all of the games. But I'm just gonna try to be straight up here and find something that could lead me to a clue about what Google AI mentioned when I searched. So don't trust 100% Google AI, because sometimes it's wrong, but most of the times seem to be true what mentioned there, the recommendations of Google AI. So just play the game, you know, just play the game. Find the save if you don't want to start it from the very beginning, and just play the game a bit, and you'll notice if Google AI is right or not. You just have to check inside the game by actually playing the game, you know. This is the way to find out the truth, the real truth about the game's myths mentioned on Google AI, because sometimes Google AI is wrong. Told you. I don't want to repeat myself too much here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the only map that could have had something like that, but unfortunately it doesn't. So and I'm just going back. Yeah, the representation of the three major islands, of the three big islands in Miami, it's good, but still not the most realistic representation ever. Just like Las Vegas was, even in American Truck Simulator. When I went to Las Vegas in American Truck Simulator, there was nothing like mentioned like the Mole People sewage canal, and there is a sewage canal there. So in real life, but they didn't included that place in the final product. So I think this is bad. They could have done a lot better. Probably they will do reworks of Las Vegas and other cities in the upcoming updates, but I don't have high hopes that they're gonna do it pretty soon enough, you know. So yeah, just enjoy the game as it is right for now. And you have Chicago, by the way, with underground parking lots and warehouses. So I think that should cover up a bit for, and of course in the Illinois expansion, I mean, the latest expansion from this month that already is out, and you can buy it or you can get it from other sources if you don't want to buy the game. So yeah, if you don't play multiplayer especially, because that's the only aspect that you could possibly be attracted to when it comes to playing with people, you know, with real people. So yeah. Yes, I think the myth is broken anyway. I'm not gonna waste your time here, guys. So I think we don't have anything like that in Driv3r. Yeah. And if you want to take a ride here, you can select Nice in France. You can select Istanbul. That doesn't have anything to do with the sewage areas or something like that. It doesn't feature any kind of infrastructure, just some shortcuts in the city probably, or just public public parking lots, underground, or stuff like this. So yeah, this pretty much covers it. I got it covered for you, don't worry. Yeah, this is the truth, the real truth about the game. I just spent 25 minutes here, but yeah, this is the reality. So now by quickly analyzing my hard drive space, I could have had enough hard drive space to install Counter-Strike Global Offensive and play Favela map. I don't know if I will. Yes, in Counter-Strike Global Offensive you can actually use custom maps, no matter if you have the build from Steam or just. I'm gonna search for Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and you can search for 7L here. And I usually download it from here. 7BS. This is the legacy build is good because it has the latest maps. So I think this one is pretty good. I'm gonna go with open file here. I'm gonna launch this. Yeah, select English. Choose your hard drive location. I'm gonna put it in Joace anyway. Right here. I mean games in Romanian. It says Joace. Jocui. It's called in Romanian. It's spelled in Romanian. So I'm just gonna put it right here. Yeah, allow firewall access and also allow the Counter-Strike Global Offensive instance to run. So after you select this, the game should be downloaded, and you should have like, yeah, it gets the latest update from the game. And you can also install custom maps on it, which is really cool. And if you want to search for Favela map download, yeah, and you can get it from here, you know, from the Game Banana. It's always a good place to download all maps for all Counter-Strike games. So you can get it from here. I'm just gonna select download. Hopefully it's gonna start downloading. Let me just click once on download. Click multiple times. My mouse is a bit faulty, sorry about that, guys. But I'm gonna try to fix this. Damn. Man, I hardly press the mouse, but it's not responding to my commands. What the fuck is wrong with this? Damn. Not mod boy. Yeah, just once. Click once, and the map is gonna be downloaded. So sometimes told you the mouse is less responsive. But with 29 kilobytes per second, it's gonna take a lot of time to download the map. So now I'm just gonna exit this qubit right here and wait for the Counter-Strike Global Offensive to be installed, because I want to do this stuff on. I want to show you the map and how to install it. You know, if you're running a non-Steam build of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, because on Steam is not available anymore. Probably through downloading only CS2 and selecting the versions or the build section, the legacy, yeah, CS legacy, CSGO legacy. But I don't think that option is available anymore because CSGO went off the servers a few years ago. I don't know when was the last update, but I think this is the latest update they created for this game here. So we are back AFK for about 3 minutes. So back, guys. I told you I won't be AFKing too much. Uh, Now I'm just gonna wait for this. Drank a bit of Coke, had a bit of cold Coke from the freezer. I usually drink Pepsi, lemon, Pepsi with lemon, Pepsi Twist. I think it's also popular in America. So there are various types of Pepsi and Coke with different types of fruits added to them to make them different than the regular Coke. But I prefer with a bit of lemon, because it's I don't know, it's just a matter of personal preference. I think that many of you like lemon Coke, lemon flavored Coke. So yeah. Just gonna install this 7 build of the Counter-Strike Global Offensive Legacy. It's important this because this detail is very important. Legacy, yeah, has to be named like that. It was named like that because they released Counter-Strike 2 and 2. The Legacy continued to update the game on with this launcher, but not on official servers. Right, you can play on their servers, but not on official servers. You can also play this online, but I honestly do prefer to play single player with bots. I'm myself the single player type of character, so yeah, I just like enjoying the maps without getting bothered by real players. I played a lot of Call of Duty, Warzone, and a lot of battle royale games, and I know how the people are there. So yeah, many use codes and cheats and stuff like that. I mean, I only use cheats in single player on some games, not on all of the games. I'm starting to become a better player and just start the games from scratch, the ones that I don't have saves for and I can't find them on my USB portable devices. So yeah, I usually back up all my saves because I'm not starting the game again. So right now is the best moment to make the saves, and I highly recommend to you guys, if you have an open world game or an RPG or something, or even a driving game, even Need for Speed, like a simple game like that. I highly advise you to back up your saves because you made your own customs there, so your own custom builds there of cards or tunes or anything else and settings, and it's best to have a backup. I think it's highly recommended to have I highly recommend to have a backup of your saves because you put the hours into gameplay and wasted time playing the game. So I think this is a lot of hard work for some people and for me, including myself. And yeah, you should have a backup of those files. Because if you take saves from the internet, you won't have the same character and you won't be able to modify it later. So your personal preferences remain stored on a portable device, and the save is there in on a in a safe place, I think, and it's better this way. I don't know. Highly recommend to do that. So now I'm just gonna go to my Driv3r folder. I'm gonna go to Counter-Strike Global Offensive folder. I'm gonna go to CSGO right here, maps, and there are 3 files right here. There is the Favela BSP, KV, and nav. Yeah, you gotta have all the 3 files put it here. But the KV, I don't know where it goes, so I'm just gonna analyze a bit the folder because I can remember where that file went to, has to go. I mean, where that file has to go. So to see if this folder has any KV extension files, but it doesn't have one, unfortunately. So I think the KV goes to materials, probably. I don't know. Models, player, custom player. I mean, there are a lot of folders here. Damn, I'll have to search for that. So I think it goes to models, props. No. Scripts, maybe. No, scripts have a different extension. Have a different file extension, so I don't think it's this. Anyway, KV file, you can put it in the. I think it goes on the maps anyway. in the maps folder. I don't see anything with KV here, so my natural instincts, from my personal experience, you have to put it in a maps folder. The KV file, I think it's a nav file for bots or something, I don't know. So just drag and drop these files here in the maps folder in CSGO. And now we're just gonna boot the game, and yeah, you'll have to boot the map manually by using the developer console, because it's not gonna be present in the workshop maps. So regarding the fact that this is a build of the non-Steam, regarding the fact that this is a non-Steam build where you can't usually play from the game's interface. You can select the maps from the workshop interface of the main menu of the game. Yeah, front end, I mean, yeah. So we'll just use the developer console to boot this map. And bots are gonna be added by default. I mean, any map you boot with the developer console is gonna have bots on it by default. It's just gonna put a number of bots on the map and both teams, and you'll be able to play freely in single player, totally offline. So now I'm just going here. I'm going to settings menu. Also, this is how to take the music off. Yeah, just go to the music tab here. Just go to the music tab and just go to the music, scroll down where you see music as a title, and just go to the main volume, and you're gonna take off completely the music. So yeah, now the menu remains. You can hear the menu sounds, of course, but without the annoying music. So I think this is really cool. And now we have all the official maps here, the most recent official maps, including Inferno, which is one of my favorites from my gaming past. It has Tuscan is also nice, and Agency and Assault, Office, Militia, Italy, and of course Cobblestone. Anubis, Cash, if you played it, is more like a Stalker inspired map, Stalker Call of Chernobyl or something like that, you know. So now to activate the developer console, you just have to go to game, and you see this option right here, the game title. Go to enable developer console, just select yes, go back, and now just type in map, open the console by pressing tilde once, the above tab key on the keyboard, and just type in map space favela, and you're gonna now choose the down arrow on the right side of the keyboard, and just press enter now, and it's gonna boot the map, and you'll be able to play favela with bots, and bots will be added by default on the map. So this is the only way you can play custom maps in CSGO with a non-Steam version of Counter-Strike Global Offensive Legacy. So yeah, I'm gonna select my terrorist right here, and this map actually has a sewage drain on it. But let's check it out. I mean, as you can see, there are representations of sewer manholes on the ground. Yeah, I mean, these guys are tough, man. The bots are really tough, and this is just the warm-up. Wait. So if I want to go and just have fun on the map, as you can see, the map works, just boot it correctly. I think this is the area where the sewage canal is located. So yeah, I can drop down here. Too bad there isn't a... Yeah, actually is. It actually is a place where you can hide away from the... Yeah. You can actually hide here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is my favorite area from the map. I usually like to sit here when I want to camp on the map. I just usually sit in this drainage canal here and just camp, you know. But I'm gonna kill the bots. Yeah, maybe take some weapon with me. Let's go. There we go. Another one taken down. This was too bad. So now the round should start, right? Match starting, I'm gonna choose a pistol. As you can see, the map works with no issues at all, no crashes, no nothing, you know, no error messages. You can head. This map has multiple paths. You can just go the way you want. It has three paths in total, so you can just go any path you want and flank the enemies, flank the counter terrorists, right? You can go inside this building. It has a top floor, and we can just go around here. And it also has a bomb site here, just like Inferno, you know, something similar to Inferno style. Yeah, the Inferno style bomb site thingy, if I can call it like that. Yeah, has pretty many Inferno vibes. I mean, the bombing sites look like the ones from Inferno, so reassemble a bit with the... Anyway, yeah, just don't remain out of ammunition. Just take a... Make sure... Just make sure you have plenty of ammunition. Yeah. And I can finally grab an SMG or something better than just a pistol. Something better than just a pistol, and just go hunt those motherfuckers down.
Help me. Grenade out.
Yeah, and there is actually a place here. Yeah, by the way, you can jump here by pressing CRTL and space in the same time. You should usually get to the top here. Yeah.
3 left.
It's not working right now, but anyway, I have sewage canals on both sides of this area. It's right on the right side of the map.
I need help.
So if you want to plant the bomb, or just go, or rather go and hunt down the enemies, you can just... the opposite team, you can do whatever you like, you know. Favela has many options of getting this, playing, fitting your style to your kind of playing style, you know, so yeah. There we go. Yeah, and this is the way you can run maps from custom maps from sites like Game Banana or anything else, you know. Just open the console, tap map, and just space and type the map name by remembering it from the zip that you unzipped into the right folder with CSGO maps, and it should be good to go. Yeah, and boss will be added and told you already. Yeah, I don't want to repeat myself. So now I'm just gonna end up this video, hoping that you guys enjoyed this, and check you guys around in a few minutes, because I'm gonna break some myths also for some other games that I had in plan, and I also installed them on my hard drive. I have them prepared for testing. So yeah, happy hunting there.